Hi there. Well, I'm back on Kinder on another wild camp. Now, it's the beginning of March, so I'm not sure whether it's a winter wild camp or a spring wild camp. I'll leave that up to you to decide. Anyway, I'm just next to the Kinder Reservoir. You can probably just see it behind me. And the plan today is to cross this footbridge behind me and make my way up the River Kinder to the downfall, Kinder Downfall, and from there get onto the edge, climb up onto the edge and make my way left off the downfall to Sandy Haze, where I'll try to find a decent pitch for tonight. I haven't been on this path for years. This particular path goes from Hayfield to the Snake Inn in the Snake Pass, and it goes up Williams Clough and then over the little pass down to Ashett Clough, and it makes its way all the way over to the Snake Pass and the Snake Inn. It's a very ancient footpath, but it was dedicated as a footpath in 1897, and in the 1930s, when they had this mass trespass, it was led from a ramblers group from Manchester, they came this way, and this is where they did the trespass. It caused a bit of a controversy. Some people got arrested and possibly even jailed, I think at the time. All the landowner and their groundsmen were waiting for him. A bit of a melee kicked off, I think. Anyway, I'm going to get off now across the bridge and make my way up the River Kinder, and I'll fetch you back in a short while. Cheers. Say, it's been quite some time since I've been on up here. Well, just getting on to the River Kinder now. You can probably just see it to the right of me. We just follow this path now all the way up to the downfall. Weather's okay at the moment, a little bit dull. I was expecting a bit better weather, but got to count your blessings up here, haven't you? I first came up here, I think, I must have been about 12 with the scouts. They lived in Stockport, and this is the way we used to go up to the downfall, and we used to bivvy in a little cave there, still there actually. I'll show you when I get up there. We had no proper gear at all really. It was mad. I think most of the night were cold and damp and horrible, it was really. But when you're that age with a bunch of people similar age, you don't care, do you really? As long as you're out. I suppose it was a big adventure then. So just crossing the footbridge now. Hang a right, sorry, hang a left here, and carry on. I'll fetch you back in a short while. Cheers. Old Man Creeks. There we go. Just crossed the river there, it was a bit dodgy. As I said, it's a long time since I've been up this path, but it's a lovely way up to Kinder actually. I mean, you've got the woodland here. It's the ancient woodland. The beautiful River Kinder. Pretty clear, to be honest. I'll have no trouble getting some water at the downfall. I just love it. I don't know why I've not been up there for such a long time. Fantastic spot. I've been all the other ways, you know, Jacob's Ladder and Southhead to Edale Cross, up Crowden Brook, up Grinsbrook, up a load of brooks, to be honest. I'd say it's my first revisit here, quite some time. I think I'll be coming back in the summer. Such a lovely spot. And very sheltered at the moment, very quiet. All you can hear really is the river. So if I fetch you back a little bit further up. Starting the climb now through the rocky bits up to the downfall. Hi there, what a fantastic spot. All these waterfalls going down this river, absolutely beautiful. What a wonderful place. And nobody around except me. I'll fetch you back a bit further up. And here we are at the downfall. And that was a tough walk stroke scramble. I've just climbed out of the River Kinder at the downfall, right up the steep side, absolutely shattered. Nobody about. It's about 4 o'clock now. Goes dark about 5:30. Well, the sun sets at about 5:45. So if we get there for 5:45, get everything up, ready, should be okay. We'll see. I know a little pitch close to the downfall actually, so I'm not sure whether there's going to be a change of plan, because getting up that River Kinder was a lot harder and a lot longer than I expected, especially with the filming and stuff like that. I was planning to go to Sandy Hayes, which is it's a flat path now, to be honest, but I know a little pitch nearby actually, which I might just decide to pitch at. I'll fetch you back wherever I happen to be pitching. It could be Sandy Hayes, it could be the one that's a bit closer. I've got a feeling it's going to be the one that's a bit closer. So I'll see you in a bit. Cheers. Well, I've opted for the nearer pitch, given the time. So here it is. Not a bad little spot actually. I have stopped here before. So this is where I'm going to put my tent up, and I'll fetch you back once my tent is pitched. Well, I decided to pitch not far from the downfall, about 200 metres, a picture I've used before. Took so long getting up the River Kinder and all the filming and that kind of stuff that I thought it was best to picture early rather than walk round to Sandy Hayes. So this is where we are. I'm just going to get myself a brew on now and have my first hot drink of the wild camp. I'll fetch you back shortly. Cheers. Well, I've managed to sort myself out and had a brew. It's a bit chilly. I mean, the forecast today was sunny periods, and when I got here, it was clouding over, and it's still loads of cloud. So they haven't got a clue, have they? These forecasters. Even the mountain forecast said it was sunny spells, and nothing appeared at all. Looking over to Manchester, it seems to be clearing up a little bit. Maybe it's heading this way. Tomorrow's supposed to be, according to the forecast, you know, full sunshine. Seeing is believing, though, isn't it? On these mountains. Anyway, just finishing my brew, and then I'm going to get myself into my warm gear, and I might just have a little walk to the downfall and back, and then get my tea on. So I'll fetch you back shortly. Cheers. Well, sunset was about 5 minutes ago. A bit disappointing. It's obscured by a bank of cloud. Never mind. Just had a little stroll down to the top of the downfall. It's getting like dusk now, really. There's not a person around except me. Nothing at all. Maybe there's some other wild camper somewhere on the plateau, as daft as me. The nights are getting a little bit shorter, not much. 6 o'clock, well, you see it's dusk now, so 6 o'clock, another half an hour it'll be dark, 6:30, it'll be 12 hours, won't it, before we're getting light again. So I've got to hunker down in the tent and make the most of it. So I've got my warm gear on now, I've got my duvet jacket on and my down trousers. So I feel quite snug actually, even out here. Well, I'll fetch you back when I get back to the tent. Cheers. Well, I'll settle down in the tent now. I've still got my boots on, so my feet are sticking out. Let's say I'm just going to get some food on. Just come back from that little wander over to the downfall. You can see behind me actually Manchester lit up. It's really good. And it appears that the sky's clearing. Looking up, the cloud seems to be getting thinner. So hopefully, fingers crossed, might get the opportunity for a sunrise in the morning. That'd be great. Only takes a couple of minutes with this OEX stove. It's absolutely brilliant. I'm just going to do I've got a snack noodles beef and tomato flavour. I'm going to have that for my tea. Plus I've got some tomato and basil fusilli pasta in the sauce. I'm going to do that after I've had this. And I have got a pudding. I might get around to doing that as well. Fill my stomach up, you know, keep me nice and warm during the night. I'll come back to you once my Michelin standard snack noodles is ready to eat. Well, my pot noodles ready. I'm going to give it a taste now. See what it's like. I need a baby's bib. Yeah, not bad. Quite tasty. Well, I've decided to have my sweet. I've got my chocolate brownie heated up on the stove. Got to give it another 2-3 minutes and I'll be able to tuck into that. I did try to resist, but unfortunately I've succumbed due to my very sweet tooth. Well, I'm all settled in now. I've had my tea, and a cup of coffee, and I had that chocolate brownie, which was very nice actually. Even though I slagged them off earlier. The manufacturers, that is. Looks like it's clearing up outside. There's, see a few stars when I went out earlier. Fantastic view over Manchester from here. You'll see that on the video when I produce it. The plan tomorrow, well, I'll try to get up early if it's clear and see if we can get the sunrise. And then, so we're going to be packing up. Then probably, if it's not too windy, I'll get the drone out and get a few shots with the drone of the campsite and also the downfall. And then I'll make my way over to Sandy Hayes in the morning and then head down Williams Clough back to Hayfield. So I'll say my good nights and I'll see you in the morning. Night then. Morning. Well, woke up to a glorious day. For once the the weather forecast was right. The plan today really is quite simple really. First of all, first thing I've got to do is make a brew, have some porridge, get myself sorted out with breakfast and that. I might hang around for a couple of hours, we'll see. Last night there's quite a heavy frost and there was a lot of rime on the tent. Might help to just dry off a little bit. Then after that I'm going to make my way over to, well, pack up and then make my way over to Sandy Hayes and down Williams Clough back to Hayfield. But the time at the moment is it's 8:25. I'm not in any rush really. I'll just hang around here for a bit. Might have a bit of a snooze and see how it goes. Anyway, I'll fetch you back once I've got my brew on. Cheers. Just enjoying a nice coffee in the sunshine. The temperature's supposed to get up to 10 degrees today. Doesn't feel like that at the moment. Lovely. I can even feel a little bit of warmth from that sun, to be honest. See the flats over in Mottram. And other side of Glossop. Hideous, but iconic at the same time. You know, just enjoying the sun. I'm just sitting here enjoying this sun. I've just managed to keep my eyes out of it, shielded by the tent. But absolutely beautiful. And I keep saying this, but this little OEX stove is absolutely brilliant. I put it out 2 minutes ago and it's steaming away already. Right, I've had my brew and it's time for porridge. I've got a difficult choice here now. What do we go for? Original or golden syrup? Difficult choice. Well, it's not really, because as I said, I've got a quite sweet tooth, so I think it's going to be definitely golden syrup. Well, I've just got up from a nice 40-minute snooze. As you can see, the sun is shining straight through the tent doorway, and it's warm as toast in here. It's lovely. I've taken an opportunity to leave my phone and the charger in the sun to warm it up, because as you know, in the cold weather they become so inefficient, don't they, the batteries? It just collapses after a few minutes. So that's charging up quite well. Right, I'm going to start packing up now, and I'll fetch you back when the site's cleared. Cheers. Well, I'm about to head off now, all packed up, ready to go. And as usual, leave no trace. Been around the site twice, completely clear. Well, I'm going to be heading over towards the downfall now. I'll stop there briefly, and then it's over to Sandy Hayes, and back down Williams Clough to Hayfield. I'll fetch you back at the downfall. Cheers. We're just crossing the River Kinder now at the downfall. Go around to the other side and see the big drop, and see what the water looks like. Right. Very green. That's it. Beautiful. Steady flow. Now this is where I got my water from last night. Fairly clear actually, although I had to filter it. Still pretty clear. Well, this is the place I mentioned yesterday about. Used to come up here and bivvy in that little cave there, but also on the left-hand side of it there, you can just see that little opening. There's enough kind of flat space there, little overhanging rock. You can do some bivvying in there, but to get around it, you've got to go over that big drop, and I don't fancy doing that today with this big heavy rucksack on. But so we came here, oh god, years and years ago. I still come back here now when I come up with my mates, or come up on my own just for a walk, just sitting there and have your lunch. Lovely. Unfortunately, we can see litter. Typical yobs, isn't it? Come up here and just leave that crap behind. It really pees me off. I might have a wander over there in a second and clear it up. I'll fetch you back a bit later. Well, I've cleared the litter up now. I'll head back the way I came. Well, the downfall is blowing back today. It's a fair old wind coming up there. I thought I found a few drops further back. Yeah, it's brilliant really. Let's see if we can get a bit closer. There it goes. Got a little bit closer now. Fantastic. They didn't forecast this wind. It was a lot worse going around the edge path, the northern edge path down to this spot. but I can just see Williams Clough ahead of me now, so it won't be long till we're dropping down and getting the shelter of the clough. Well, heading down the steps at Sandy Heath. Well, I'm just at the top of Williams Clough. It's blowing quite a bit of a gale, as it has been all the way from the downfall. Not too far to go now, so it's around about 1:45, so she'll be back at Hayfield to like 3:30 maybe. Maybe a little bit later, because if it's calm down there, I'll get my stove out and make myself a brew. There's plenty of water coming down down Williams Clough. I'll fetch you back a bit further down. Cheers. I found a nice little shelter spot down Williams Clough. Just going to make myself a brew. It's just starting to boil now. Nice little stream next to me, little waterfall there. I got the water from. I filtered it, so it should be safe. I'll just say I'll have this brew, and that should get me down to Hayfield. Just let it boil for a minute or two, just to make sure it's safe. Let's have a quick look at the top. Yeah, it's boiling well. That should do it, I think. Hopefully. Give it a stir. A tough walk up the River Kinley yesterday. It was really boggy. It took me a lot longer to get up there than I expected, with filming and all the rest of it. Then there's an awful steep climb out. That absolutely did me in. Had a bit of cramp earlier in the evening once I lay down, and when I started to try and move again. But anyway, it was alright this morning. So I enjoyed it. Back down at the bottom of Williams Clough. And what a fantastic day it's been. It's beautiful now. I'm just ready to get back now. I've had enough, I'm quite tired. I'll be heading back to Hayfield. Absolutely beautiful now. The wind's dropped as well, which is absolutely fantastic. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye.